are getting ready to ride our four-wheelers over the longest suspension bridge in the world.
Okay, we're in the Nassau, Bahamas.
We're way up here. Wow. The creaking little wooden bridge here. Getting ready to ride our four-wheelers over the longest suspension bridge in the world.
I'm scared. I'm not scared. You're scared.
That is amazing. Wow. It's a bridge. It's got a wooden bottom, some steel siding, and it goes way down. All right, so this ATV tour was awesome.
Yes.
And we got to go over the Jarullo Bridge. So you'll see that in the video and stuff of the ATV tour, but it was awesome.
Yeah, it's the longest suspension bridge in the world. So just the fact of being able to go over the longest suspension bridge in the world, just to be able to see it would be cool.
Yeah.
But then to get to go over it with four-wheelers, that was amazing.
Yeah.
It was so cool.
Yeah, and it's not, you know, you might be afraid of heights or something, but it's really not. I mean, there was people on the tour that were afraid of heights, and they were fine.
Yeah, it didn't.
So,
yeah,
I mean, it was.
It's got a little bit of side things on it. You stay on your four-wheeler. You just go across. So,
yeah, it feels safe. I mean, it's not like in the movies or anything like that.
It's not like swaying or anything like that.
So, but no, I mean, overall, it was cool, and it was, as far as ATV tours go, that tour was awesome. I mean, you got to go up into the mountains.
It was beautiful tour. Just the fact, even if you didn't go over the bridge, just going up into the mountains, it's beautiful.
Yeah, cruising around, it was great. They had puddles you'd go through. They had little waterfall type things that drained on you.
Which they didn't tell us about beforehand, so I had no clue that was coming.
No, so I mean, it was pretty awesome. And I'll tell you one cool thing about it is the entire ATV tour. When you look at a pamphlet or an advertisement, it's all based on the Jarullo Bridge. But honestly, when we took it, there was a bridge we got to go on over first, and that bridge, me and a lot of people thought it was a Jarullo Bridge.
I did. I thought it was the main bridge.
Yeah, I mean, because it was huge. It was awesome. I'm going, wow, this is great. And then you go around the corner from that one. It wasn't very long after that, and you see the Jarullo Bridge, and you're going, "Oh, this is the granddaddy of them all." This is the big one. Yeah, I mean, it totally made the other one look tiny.
And that first bridge was really cool because they let everyone stop afterwards, and we all parked the four-wheelers, and we got off, and we could take pictures, and there's this cool river underneath it, so the pictures are just beautiful, and the scenery is pretty, and there was even a path that you could walk down, and I think they even had like a little cliff jumping area where people could jump in the water if they wanted. Not a lot of people did that, but if you wanted to, you could. And so it was kind of cool that they just stopped and you got to kind of get out, walk around a little bit too before you carried on and actually went up to the Jarullo Bridge. So that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Another thing that I was actually really happy about is it's four-wheelers, but they did have one-seater four-wheelers or two-seater four-wheelers. So you could ride with somebody if you wanted, which made me really feel very good because I've never driven a four-wheeler before. So I was really nervous about that, but we were able to ride together, so that was no problem. So I was happy about that.
Right. Yeah. So I mean, it was a lot of fun. I mean, I highly recommend that ATV tour.
Absolutely.
You know, if you've never done anything like that, this would definitely be your first experience that you'll remember. So pretty sweet overall. All right. So ATV tour, we promised you tips, and we have 4 of them. So before we jump into the tips, I just wanted to kind of let you know that if this video helped you out, maybe you learned some information you didn't know, give us a thumbs up. We really appreciate that. And if there's something that you did or maybe something you experienced in Puerto Vallarta, leave us a comment. You know, we like the comments. We like to read them. That's what's cool about YouTube is people get on YouTube to learn new stuff. So definitely give us the comments. We appreciate that. But with that being said, there's certain types of people out there that subscribe to channels. If you're the kind of person that likes videos on travel, maybe you're the kind of person that likes videos on Blackstone griddle seasoning, cooking, or maybe camping videos or RV videos, if that's you, then subscribe to our channel. We'd really appreciate that because that's the kind of content we like to put out there. So now just to jump right into the tips here, like I said, we have 4 of them. Tip number 1 on this trip is you are going to get wet.
They did not tell us that.
No. So, and I'll tell you, I mean, it's cool, you're driving through there and stuff, but there's a couple, you come up on this big puddle and you're going, whoa. So you got to drive through it and you're in the line. So, I mean, you're cruising through that thing and you're just drenched. So, and they give you little goggles and stuff, and which is nice, or else you'd have it in your eyes. But you are going to get wet. So tip number 1, be prepared for that. And I would recommend, that leads me into tip number 2. If some people might hear, well, I'm going to get wet. Well, I don't want to wear, closed-toed shoes. Well, no, you need to wear closed-toed shoes. Yeah. That's tip number 2. Because, if you're using the four-wheeler, maybe you're shifting, maybe you're doing them kind of things, which I will say a lot of people didn't shift. So, I mean, you don't have to shift, but if you do shift, it's going to be hard to do that with open-toed shoes. In my case, I use shoes that were kind of like water shoes, but kind of hiking water shoes. So then the feet were kind of protected, but then when they got wet, it didn't kill me either. So that's my 2 tips.
Yeah, our third tip is make sure that either they are going to provide you with a bandana, or if they aren't, that you bring your own. It's so useful to have a bandana because there's going to be lots of dirt. I mean, you're driving up through the mountains on some dirt trails, and it's just going to get dirty. Not as dirty as some other ATV trips that we've been on before, but it will still get a lot of dirt flying around. So it's very helpful if you have a bandana. And they give you, like Eric said, they give you the goggles and they give you the helmet. But if you just put that on, you just have that little extra layer of protection that you're gonna want to have.
Definitely.
And then our last tip is pictures. I was so happy because Eric and I love getting pictures when we go to do tours. So we're always trying to figure out, can we do selfies or whatever it's gonna be so we can get our pictures. They actually take the pictures for you. And they had the people throughout the tour, you go around a corner and there's the people taking pictures, especially when you're going over the bridge, the Jarullo bridge. They had people there taking your picture to make sure that, you could get that. And then at the end of the tour, they can show them to you, tell you how much they would be. But just so if you're worried about that, don't worry about that. They will take your picture for you.
So, thank you so much for watching our video. We really appreciate that. And
yeah, if you've ever been on a tour like this, please tell us how you liked it, what you thought of it. If you're gonna be going on a tour, let us know which one you're gonna be going. We love hearing your guys' comments. Thank you very much for watching.
Thank you.
Hey guys, this is the end of the video. Make sure that you like and subscribe for more great content that is ready to come. Peace.